game this afternoon, and let's get to it. Well, you know, all year long we're saying, hey, it's a hook or it's a dive. It's one or the other. Well, this one was a dive as Audette goes down, but the interesting thing, Mike, as the play progresses here, Buffalo thought the penalty was on the Flyers and it almost cost them a goal.
Oh, very close, and you know, it's interesting, that dive, they never called that penalty. Well, all of a sudden today, where'd that come from? But here it is right here. The stick goes up, Donald will just take off, drops. Boy, I don't know. You talk about the consistency again. There's an example of it.
And on top of it, it's a two-man advantage for the Flyers, and they take the lead.
Holds it in, sends it into the corner to Leclerc, looking in front of the net, trying to clear it in, but they score! Deflected in front of the net. It may have gone off Shipnick, and the Flyers draw first blood.
Nice pass across the crease by Leclerc.
Absolutely. Now, just you can see Brown, he's caught in between. He can't do anything. He's got to stay in between. But right here, Hasek has to help himself. Down two men, bring that stick out, stop the puck. He didn't. Slides right into Lankow at first. I thought it might have been his skate, but it wasn't. It was a stick, and it was a good goal.
And the Flyers had the lead, and the Sabres pressing to get even, and a good chance here by Hines. He comes in, Mike fires it just wide, but Buffalo finding some open space in the slot area against the Flyers more than the other night.
Yeah, certainly, and they took advantage of it, and they peppered Czechmanek, who was spectacular again today. Although he was a losing goaltender, certainly was Philadelphia's best player.
10-4 with the shots on goal for the Flyers after the first 20 minutes of play, and they held a 1-0 lead. But Buffalo's going to come back, and on the power play, it will be Shatan who gets his first of the postseason, with Gratton and Jitnik coming up with the helper, and the first of many 5-hole shots by Buffalo.
Shatan into Gratton, trying to get it in front. There's a shot. He score! Miro Shatan rifles it home, and on the power play, Buffalo has tied it at 1.
They found something there, Mike.
Nice puck movement, too, back at the point. And Shatan will receive a pass here from Gratton. It's kind of a mistake, but still, the shot isn't a mistake. Shatan put that in like a goal scorer. He looked, kept the puck down low. The gate opened up, and he just drives it right between his legs. Right here, look, I'll take whatever you give me. You open the legs up, that's where it's going.
Flyers tried to give them a lot. Some horrible giveaways in the second period. The first by Leclerc. Dumont, high in the slot, makes the read, comes in, and Czechmanek kicks it away. Then it will be another giveaway. This time, McAllister puts it right on the stick of Gratton, and Czechmanek, another huge save. Buffalo could not capitalize. But then a pinball shot by Zhitnik gives Buffalo the lead.
Dumont, he did right in front of the net. It's cleared back to Barnes again, who is stickless, and he kicks it back to the point. Zhitnik scores! Zhitnik rips it off the skate of McGillis, right between the legs of Czechmanek, and Buffalo takes the lead 2-1.
Stu Barnes, such a smart player.
Terrific. Instead of hand passing the puck back, he'll just stop it, kick it back to Zhitnik, who'll let a shot go. It looked like it was going to go wide of the net, but still, give him some credit just for getting the shot on goal and through. He found a way to do it. Here's the drive, took a little bit off it. It's going wide, catches the man on the side of the foot, changes direction, and it goes where? Low and between the legs.
But the Flyers come back as John Leclerc gets the angle on James Patrick and really steps into one.
Back in the long pass to Leclerc, takes the shot, he scores! John Leclerc has tied the game!
One of the heaviest shots in the league.
And he had about a 20-foot run at it. Just a sensational pass to spring this man free on the outside. And once again, between the legs. But boy, he put an awful lot in this shot. He can really drill the puck from a standstill, let alone taking a run at it. Patrick put him as far as he could on the outside. Still wasn't enough.
Had the Sabres lost this game, they'd be thinking differently about this one. We're looking for a whistle, but Recchi puts it in.
Sikora turning around. Here's Sikora taking a shot, deflected right on. Hasek made the save, and they scored. Hasek was on top of the puck. The Sabres were claiming the whistle should have gone, but the Flyers are credited with the goal and take a 3-2 lead.
Give Recchi credit. He keeps digging.
Boy, I sure will, and this is something Philadelphia have not been doing enough of. Certainly they're good at it, and they haven't been doing it. Slow whistle, yeah, but the one thing, the referee was consistent on the slow whistles today. Later on, the same thing happened down at the other end. But Recchi put his nose in there where a lot of players don't want to go, and he just jammed it home.
So in that second period, 2-2 were the goals for both clubs, but the Flyers go into the third with a 3-2 lead. And even though Buffalo was down, Mike, they outshot the Flyers 14-8. And the reports from Philadelphia where they were feeling good about the way they played in that second period and don't change anything, keep coming at them.
No, there's no reason to, and that they did in spades.
And in that third period, Curtis Brown would get the tying goal. It comes relatively early at 3:09, and it's the importance of a face-off with some help from Verrata.
3-2 Flyers.
Brown tried to get it in front, took the shot, scores! Curtis Brown follows up on the play and slams it home. And Buffalo ties it right off the face-off, 3-3.
Face-offs are deadly. Stop it there. Buffalo wins the face-off. Now, the real importance of this goal will come up. Let it go, Mark. Watch Verrata. Now, stop it there. You've got one guy here. You have another guy that's chasing him, and this man here, and everything will set up for the goal scorer. We'll just kind of tippy-toe in this area here, pick up the puck. Go ahead. Let it go. Watch the job Verrata does. And nobody picks up the Brown, who wins the face-off. They just let him go. You'll see it right here. Watch him move in. Where's Plant? Why isn't he on top of him? He just lets him march in like a good soldier.
And we go off to overtime as we got one more look. And again, it's 5-hole. Czechmanic is beaten. But in the extra session, Buffalo is going to get the game winner from Jay McKee.
Rasmussen starts away by himself, getting it over the line to the outside. Rasmussen turning. Here's Rasmussen leaving it there. Here's McKee with a shot. He scores! Jay McKee! Jay McKee picks up the trailer, slams it home, and Buffalo leaves the city of brotherly love up 2-0.
So the celebration is on, Mike. Czechmanic off to the locker room with his defeated teammates. 4-3 is the final score. We want to take one more look at the game-winning goal. And certainly late in overtime at 18:02, Erik Rasmussen, who was one of Buffalo's best players in the extra session, makes a heady play with the pull-up along the half boards. And how many times do you see the trailing defenseman step up and make the huge play?
Yeah, there's really a tendency to get drawn in here. Now just stop it there. Rasmussen does a terrific job by bringing these two defensemen, these two players down low. And this man here also draws a crowd. That's Brown. Now everybody is heading this way, and nobody's thinking about this area. Go ahead, roll it, Mark. Watch what happens. Everybody will get drawn, converge right to the front of the net. Oh, who jumps up? And he slides the puck in, and I mean slides it in like a 50-goal scorer. Where'd this come from? I mean, you don't see defensemen do that. Under the circumstances, normally you go in, you get in a position like that, drill it right through the guy if you don't want to be smart. But McKee was brilliant on that shot. He took something off it, just laid it along the ice. The goaltender almost broke his neck watching it go by him. I mean, he completely fooled everyone. But there's one thing that's very obvious. And obviously, McKee has some gray matter between his ears. He knows, and everybody knows, that you keep the puck down low. What made him think of that all of a sudden under that extreme pressure?
When you just, before the series, you're looking, same cliche, I mean, you're looking for a split, but come out with two. You could have imagined that?
No, I would have never predicted anything like it, really. I thought tonight was just one heck of a hockey game. It was, traded chances. There was a ton of emotion going both ways. The overtime was more than worth the price of admission. So, I thought both teams, we said we're evenly matched. We traded chances. They had their great opportunities. We had ours. And we won by the narrowest of margins.
Yeah, just put your position in perspective a little bit.
Well, we're up 2-0 right now going back to our building, and I still don't perceive it's going to be easy. I think that I thought their game was raised to another level, that that they got some great veteran characters in that team, and by no means I think it's going to be easy.
Did you have Jay McKee in the
pool?
In the pool?
No.
Where was he? I
think he might have been slotted just before Dom. Well, the line brought Brown, Rasmussen, Verada scored the tying goal to get us to overtime, and Rasmussen just made a great play to enable McKee to walk in there and score the overtime goal. Their job is a tough job, and we did a lot of changing again tonight, and I thought, that line had some great chances, Leclerc, Recchi, and Gagne, and then they split them up for a while, but it wasn't about coaching tonight. It was just players were playing, and they were playing hard.
How many times you see when the last person on the ice ends up doing something like that? You've seen it, I've seen it before, you have.
Well, it was, I think if you ask Jay McKee, it's what every player dreams of doing, scoring a big goal in a big game, and you can couple that with the fact that it was in overtime. So, you've got to have players step up. You've got to have players that score that you're not really expecting to score. And to get a goal from one of your defensemen joining late there was a big bonus for us.
Great play by Rath.
It was, it showed a lot of composure. Turned up, found the man, didn't throw it at the net. It was just a great play all the way around.
What's that emotion like you were talking about in overtime on the bench?
I walked down to Don Lever and I just said, "Is this a heck of a game or what?" And he said, "I'm just having fun watching." He said, and it was partial breakaway one way, 2 or 3 scrambles around the net, then go the other way, and you get 2 or 3 scoring chances. Big scramble around the net. You got players standing up, you can't see over them. The crowd's going crazy. So it was, like I said, it was. I thought it was an exciting overtime.
Is it different as a coach to watch it when you were playing in overtime games? Is there a different kind of perspective?
No, I think I'm obviously standing back there pretty excited when it goes one way and pretty nervous when it goes the other.
Unfortunately, the Flyers turned the puck over a number of times. It's kind of uncharacteristic in a playoff environment. What do you think caused that? Was your aggressive play, was their attention to open the game up a little bit? What do you think happened?
I think, for when you look at it from their perspective, they thought we were doing a real good job of taking the walls away. They probably thought they could try to find their centerman in the middle of the ice. And I thought our third guy high did a good job of reading that type of play, and we did. We picked off, 3 real good passes that Czechmonic just threw right back at us. So I thought after that one stretch, they virtually eliminated those types of plays, though.
You ever did another goal?
He had it covered. I guess the debate is how long. It was definitely underneath him, but I watched it. It's one of those. I bet you 50 times the whistle goes, and the other 50 it doesn't. So it was underneath him. I thought you could have had a whistle there.
You ever did an overtime goal?
No, didn't get many goals.